Well, over the last few days, we've been looking at some new taglines, and here's the one for today. Legacy is the imprint of character stamped on those who have observed our lives. I think of my dad, without saying a word, 3 different times, and I remember this from many, many years ago. Number one, I heard him on the phone talking to his accountant, and I'm just listening to one side of the conversation, but I heard my dad say this: "Yes, George, I know it's a legitimate write-off. I just don't feel good about it. I wouldn't want it to come back and bite me someday." The second time was, I had been in a car accident and I broke my wrist. And of course, being in the military, they paid for my medical expenses. But our insurance company came out one day with a check for $75. And this was way, many, many years ago, like when I was 16, like 60 years ago. And I kept thinking, boy, take the check. My dad goes, "No. The military has paid for it. We don't know it." And the insurance man said, "But it looks good for our records to make sure that we've paid for things." My dad goes, "No, I don't want that to come back and bite me someday." The third was, since my dad was a vice admiral and he was superintendent of the Naval Academy, we had the privileges of riding in a car provided by the military, an official car to ride to the football games. And my dad said to the 3 of us, "You 3 kids will walk." We said, "But Dad, we can ride. It's an official car. It's perfectly legitimate." He goes, "I wouldn't want people looking in the window and saying, there go my tax dollars being spent on 3 children just because they're privileged to ride to the game." I remember all 3 of those, and it has stuck with me through life. There's so many opportunities that we have to demonstrate to other people that we're people of integrity. And I go back to this statement: legacy is the imprint of character stamped on those who have observed our lives. And for my dad, that's been stamped on me ever since I was a kid, and it hasn't been removed. So let's live lives of character. It has a deep impact on those that are watching us. Hope to see you tomorrow.